Hey Aries, welcome to your May 2025 reading. Thank you so much for tuning in here today. Let's look at the rest of May. Overall energy for May, let's see. Ace of Wands. So now moving forward, I feel like you're going to have more energy, more drive, more motivation, more willpower, more strength to show up to something. I'm seeing here with the valleys, there's highs and lows, but despite that, you have this constant fire. You have this constant desire to take your life forward in a meaningful way. Knight of Pentacles, I feel like you're working hard towards something and you're in a state of patience, which can sometimes be hard for Aries, but it feels like you have decided you are going to patiently go after something. Let's see. Let's look at your energy. Eight of Cups. I feel like you're driven by spirit, a higher calling. Eight of Cups is when you no longer find meaning in all of the hopes and wishes that were projected onto you, the things in life that you were told to go after, that you were told to pursue. You're looking for more. This is going off grid or sort of searching for deeper meaning in life here. Eight of Cups. Finding your wish fulfillment. Let's look at your incoming energy, what's coming up in your environment. Okay, we have a couple cards here. Five of Pentacles, Six of Swords. So I feel like you're being given a boat respite out of a situation involving maybe a hard financial time, Five of Pentacles, or feeling like you're not earning enough, feeling like there's no opportunity. You're taking your wand, Ace of Wands, and moving yourself out of this energy, Five of Pentacles. It takes a lot of will. It takes a lot of mental, physical strength to start anew, to search, to move out of an energy that is troubling here, Five of Pentacles, especially if it's financially related. Six of Swords beside this energy could denote you looking for other employment opportunities, other ways to open up a stream or multiple streams of income. You don't have to stay stuck here in the Five of Pentacles is the point I'm getting from Spirit. There's a lot of forward movement. I don't see you being stuck for the rest of this May, moving into the next few months. There is a journey ahead, but you're more than willing to take that journey now. Okay, a bunch of cards flipped over, too many. When there's like five or more, it's just too many. Let's get some advice here for you, Aries, and then we'll go more deeper into these messages. Advice for Aries. Ooh, Seven of Pentacles. So I like that natural progression of energy. We have 5, 6, 7, right? 5, 6, 7, and you're working on 8, moving forward. There's some sort of natural progression, an organic progression of things here. Seven of Pentacles is your advice, and it says the more you devote yourself to this path to finding a better way for yourself, to open yourself up to new, perhaps income earning opportunities, the more fruits you will bear. If you are on a path of finding your own way, maybe becoming an entrepreneur, the Seven of Pentacles is a strong reminder to show up every day, whether or not you lack, whether or not you have the drive or motivation. Water that seed, water that plant every day. And it's easier said than done, I know. But you are showing up as the constant flame, the Ace of Wands. So you could channel that and use that to your benefit this month. Let's go deeper here. Ace of Wands for Aries. Person of water coming through. I also see Pioneer flipped over. Person of water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you could be connected to. You could be tuning more into your intuition, your gut feelings, your instincts, maybe spirit itself. Being more flexible as well. Water is adaptable. Water, there's a lot of movement. Okay, so pulling in that element, using it to your favor, alchemizing that energy into your life somehow, learning from the elements. Pioneer is your journey ahead. It's revealing to you your true grit, how you're unafraid to face challenges head on. And if you have been having a hard time facing challenges, this is a good time to step up. This is a good time to face them. There's strong courage coming through and movement in towards uncharted territory, right? And we see that in a couple of these cards already. Eight of Cups, Six of Swords, venturing into uncharted territory, a new season of life perhaps. Eight of Cups, let's look into this. We have the fine print. Fine print talks about details, going in depth, maybe diving deep into your intuition, connecting with your soul, connecting with your heart's longings, what's within. You have the Mirror card, which is facing an issue head on, becoming self-aware. This is developing even more character in you for the young Aries drawn to this reading. I do see you facing something, a fear, maybe even an ambition, like something you've always wanted to do, but put it on the back burner. I see you going for something here. Your self-love, your self-confidence is improving. You're accepting yourself more. You're accepting your path way more. You're accepting your heart's longings more. I feel like you don't want to take a path that doesn't belong to you any longer. Okay, these two cards came out together. Tandem bicycle and Anam Kara, which talks about unconditional love. You could be in a relationship right now that's very healthy, perhaps with a Taurus sign. Things are looking good if you're connected to a Taurus. You're going to have stability there. There's going to be alignment, unconditional love. I feel like the Eight of Cups is more referring to your life path. Peeling away all the facades of yourself, all of the projections that don't align. finding or walking the path that is true to you. We have 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. Let's look at that. Coming up in your environment. I feel like you're being given respite. We have the Water Carrier. Yeah, there's like an alleviation. Something is alleviated, or you find calm somewhere. 6 of Swords is moving towards a life of harmony instead of disharmony. 5 of Pentacles. Water Carrier talks about balance. There could be even a benefactor or some sort of help that comes in. I was getting that energy of help with the boat, the canoe, or whatnot. There's some sort of aid or help coming in from your environment, especially financially speaking. You could have a heart's longing to also be of service of some sort and care for others in a way. That's for some of you. Some of you could be even healers, humanitarian, or generous in nature. Okay, let's look at the 7 of Pentacles for Aries. We have, wow, see? We have autumn and we have well. So for those of you working hard at something, within 6 to 9 months, something comes into fruition. Maybe that's when you see this plant grow from a seed, from a thought, from a wish, from a desire, from an intention. As you pour into it, something starts to grow within 6 to 9 months. So don't give up before that timeline. There's a well as well that you're tapping into, deeper meaning, community. There is this element of hidden emotions coming through. So Aries, I know this is not for everyone, but if you need to seek some sort of counsel or therapy, this would be a perfect month to do that, because I see you could really get to the root or the source of something. The root of or source of pain, or an internal block or limiting self-belief. You do have the fine print and mirror. There's a lot here around self, getting to know deeper aspects of yourself, and maybe facing something within that you have maybe sort of glossed over. You're ready to face something. Okay, I also feel like starting May to 6 to 9 months, so around Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius season, would be a wonderful time to build up a savings, because I see that this savings is going to serve you perhaps in creating a new season of life, maybe purchasing a new home or your first home. You might get support with that as well. There is some sort of support coming in financially, but savings is also recommended at this time. More energy here for the sign of Aries, for their highest good. We have great adventure. Take a risk, venture forward. Yeah, there is that element of moving forward. At At the end of your life, you are more likely to regret the things you didn't do than the things you did do. Take risks. Not every risk enables success, but if you don't try, you'll never know what remarkable experiences were available to you. By stepping out of your comfort zone, you'll discover new talents and abilities. Playing safe in the long run is no safer than venturing forth with glee. To quote Helen Keller, life is either a daring adventure or nothing. The sacred traveler wants you to know. Hoist your sails, catch the trade winds of adventure, and enter the open seas. Explore new ports of call. It's easy to stay safe in the harbor, but that's not where the juice of life is. When you sail the open seas without knowing what the day will bring, life force energy is activated within you. There are no guarantees when you take a risk. Be willing to go out on a limb. That's where the best fruit is. When you push yourself beyond your personal boundaries, life is so much more fulfilling. I love that that message is in harmony with the entire reading here, Aries. Let's get your spirit animal message. Okay, you have 3. We have cow spirit, the miracles are endless. Buffalo spirit, the abundant universe will provide. Right? That's confirmation on this energy of support I keep feeling. And then armadillo spirit, set healthy boundaries. So that could be the thing that you're faced with, is setting boundaries with certain people in your life. This could be what you're facing. And if you need help with that, I am seeing working with some sort of therapist or guide or mentor would be very beneficial for you. There's energy here that you're definitely called to stand up and face and perhaps set healthy boundaries around. Okay, but I do feel so much support and love surrounding you and your pathway forward, Aries. I don't know which of these to read. I think I'm really called to number 10. When Buffalo Spirit visits you with a message of protection, he is asking you to shift your thinking from poverty consciousness to one where you trust the universe will provide. Have you been falling into financial insecurity, worrying that there will not be enough money in the future? Have you been stressing and feeling sorry for yourself, worrying that because you have no romantic relationship now, you will never have one? Do you see scarcity where there is in fact abundance? Are you comparing yourself to others and falling short? Self-pity, entitlement, fear, and lack are all thought viruses that seduce you into darkness. Buffalo Spirit nudges you to make a gratitude list and be mindful of your thoughts at this time, even if outer events have happened to challenge your beliefs in abundance. Outer conditions are temporary. If you are suffering from the malaise of fear that you are impoverished, realize that it is only poverty of perception and perspective. Prayer, communion with your higher power, and gratitude coupled with compassionate, selfless service will snap you right out of it. Give to someone who has less than you. Be thankful for the tiniest things and say affirmations. Then you will remember abundance is the true nature of the world. So Aries, I'm called to leave it here. If you enjoyed this reading or it resonated in any way, I'd love to hear from you. If you want to book a personal reading, you can book me on my website. The link is in the description box below. Have a beautiful rest of the month. Take care.